In this video, we will build a 2D sketch like the one shown on the screen, and then extrude it to create the 3D solid. The main outer domain is a rectangle, and we have two semi-cylindrical cutouts at the bottom with the additional large arc around each cutout to create a blocking region for structure meshing later. First, create a new part in Solidworks. Select the front plane, then click Sketch. Before drawing, make sure your units are correct. For this tutorial, I'm using the default unit system, and the exact units don't matter as long as you stay constant. Now we will create outer fluid domain. Click the center rectangular here. Set the mid center of the point. Draw a rectangle on the sketch plane. And I will set the total width with the 4 inches, total height for 1.5 inches. This rectangular is the main domain that contains the cylindrical features. Next, we will create first cylindrical cutout on the left side. Select the circle tool and place the circle center on the lower region of the rectangular. And then dimension the circle with the diameter 0.8. Now we need to position it correctly. So set the center of our circle and then the left outer edge with the 1 inch. Now we will draw the larger circle that forms the blocking region around the cylindrical. And set diameter for 1.2 inches. So now you have two concentric circles on the left, which is 0.8 diameter and 1.2 diameters. Now we will create the second cylindrical cutout on the right. Just do the same way that we did. Now we only want the bottom cutout to be semi-circular. So I will use the trim entities here. Just trim like this. Okay, now we will add the internal partition line that helps generate clean structure mesh. First of all, this one, and around each cylinder, add two diagonal lines that connect from the outer arc toward the block corners. I will dimension these diagonal lines for 45 degrees. If the 45-degree lines are not fully defined, you can draw a construction center line, draw the cylindrical center, and use relations to keep the diagonal line symmetry and properly constrained. Before we move on, I'm dividing the domains into multiple rectangulars on purpose. The goal is to make the geometry blocking friendly for a structure mesh. Each rectangular becomes a clean mapping region, so the mesh line stays straight and aligned, and we can control the cell distribution in the stringwise and vertical directions. Before extruding, make sure the sketch is fully constrained. 4 inches, 1.5 inches, same diameters, 45 degrees. Okay, now the 2D geometry is complete. Again, select the front plane and sketch. I will resketch those rectangular and arc sections so that I can do the extruding for this geometry. First of all, I will start with this one. Sketch and go to the pictures. There's a extruded boss and base. Click it and you can set whatever you want for the depths. I will just set as the zero point 0.1 inches. Just again, you need to do pictures extruding one by one. Now do another one. Here's the last one. Click the pictures and extrude boss and base. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18. So now we have the 3D geometry ready. In the next step, we will export this geometry and bring it into ANSYS to start the structure meshing workflow. To export this one, go to the Save As on File. I will set as the parasolid because I'm going to use space claim in ANSYS. So save as the parasolid here. Okay,